Hello Cancerian family, welcome to my channel Cancer Moon Oracles. My name is Rosa and I am coming in with a bonus reading for your sign. This is my way of giving back to the Cancerian community for all of the love and the support that you continue to pour into my channel. Honestly guys, I cannot thank you enough. So yeah, this is just my way of giving back. If it resonates, feel free to hit that like button, drop a comment in the comment section below. If you would like something more personal, I am available for a personal reading. You can find my details on how to connect with me on the community page of my channel. This reading can be good for Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising Cancerian placements. Today we're just going to look at whatever messages Spirit wants you to hear, whatever messages Spirit wants you to know. It's not specific to love. However, if love does come through, we're just going to go with it. So let's begin shuffling the cards. I've got a few different oracle decks that I would like to work with, including a tarot deck that I haven't used for quite some time. So let's begin Cancer. Happy Sagittarius season, everybody. Let's begin. Spirit, angels and guides, what is it that our beautiful Cancerian family need to hear and know at this time? What should they hear? What should they know? At this time will be whenever you click on this video, because time is an illusion. Time is where you are, Cancer. Okay, so whenever you come into this video is your time. Let's take a look. It says here the underworld. The underworld. Straight away I get Pluto vibes. Okay, Pluto. I think Pluto is still in retrograde. I'm not 100% certain of that. The underworld. Okay, so Cancer. I feel like this is speaking to some fears or some insecurities that may be lurking underneath the surface. And I feel like this is perhaps maybe keeping you up at night. Okay, I feel like this is causing maybe a considerable amount of stress or anxiety or worry. Some of you may be experiencing a certain amount of insomnia or perhaps even a level of analysis paralysis. But really, what the underworld is inviting and asking of you is to perhaps face this. To perhaps look at this. It doesn't want you to ignore it or bury it or pretend that it's not happening, pretend that it's not existing. Okay? Pluto, I spoke on Pluto, I touched on Pluto. It wants you to transform this. Okay, if you continue to maybe ignore it, it will continue to show up in your nightmares. It will continue to keep you up at night. It will continue to play on your mind. It will continue to keep you paralyzed or keep you stuck. You will continue to experience anxiety. So there is something here that you may be suppressing, Cancer, that is inviting you to really face this now. Get honest with yourself, get real with yourself. Are you being true? Are you within your integrity? Are you being integral? We are going to be moving into the Virgo Pisces axes in the new year. So perhaps, Spirit is preparing you and getting you ready for this. Because this is all for your, I feel like I want to say mind, body and soul. Okay, this is all to align you, mind, body and soul. And I feel right now you're not in alignment, Cancer. You're not in alignment. That's why something is being unearthed. Something is being presented here. It's coming back up to the surface for you to re-look at this, review it, rework it, re-examine it. I mean, we are currently in a Mercury retrograde, so all the re-words are coming back up to the surface. Okay. Now, let's see what our spirit has for you. We're using the animal spirit cards here. Spirit, angels and guides, what is it that Cancer needs to know? What is it that Cancer needs to hear? What should Cancer know or hear at this time? Right, that's really interesting. Look at this. We have the black egg. What's really interesting about the black egg is in this deck, this represents truth. Okay, this is about speaking truth. This is about your voice. This is about getting honest with yourself. I'm pretty sure the black egg represents the throat chakra. There may be something here that you need to say that you haven't said. And that is the reason why it's constantly on your mind. Okay. So I just feel like here, Cancer, there is something here that you really need to get off of your chest. And if it's not for somebody else to hear, then it's something that you need to hear. It's something that you need to tell yourself. Maybe your voice shakes to admit something to yourself. Okay. But I feel with this black egg that when you get honest with yourself, there is an opportunity here for like the birth of a new beginning. Yeah, to really take place. Okay. Let's see what else Cancer needs to hear. What else Cancer needs to know. The eagle. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may be dealing with an air sign. For some of you, you may need to express yourself to an air sign. But I feel once this truth is acknowledged, once this truth has been spoken, I feel with the eagle there will be some kind of a liberation. I feel that you're going to feel maybe more lighter, more happier, more brighter. Your energy is going to feel more uplifted. Okay, you're going to feel more energized. This black egg, I feel like there is something here that is weighting you down or weighing you down. But I'm seeing liberation happening here for you. I'm seeing liberation once this is acknowledged. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. Wow, look at this. The moth is coming through. This is double air energy. So this is double confirmation that Spirit knows exactly what... This is double confirmation, Cancer. Spirit is telling me here that you know exactly what this is all about. The moth tells me that there is something here that you have been hiding. I want to say hiding in the closet or ignoring. It's been kept in the dark or in the shadows for quite some time. But this needs to come out into the open now. Okay? Otherwise, this is going to eat away at you. It's going to fester and it's going to create bad energy, negative energy. And I want to say that it's not good for your health. Some of you may be suffering or experiencing and noticing some health issues, maybe around the throat chakra. You may have, you may be experiencing some coughing or Your voice may be sounding different. There's just some health issues around your throat. You may be struggling to swallow properly or struggling to produce saliva or something like this. But I just see like throat issues here. But something needs to be cleared out with the moth, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Let's move on to some other oracle cards. We are using the Moonology oracle cards here. I'm also seeing with the moth a raising of your energy, a raising of your vibration. Some of you have been in a negative mindset or a negative frame of mind. I'm seeing an elevation of your thoughts. Okay, so once your thoughts elevate, this is positive thinking and releasing any kind of stinking thinking, okay, then you're going to notice a shift in your health. You're going to notice that you're starting to feel better within your physical body. You're going to notice that the ailments that you've been experiencing are going to start to diminish. Okay, so the next card here is nothing is yet set in stone. So some of you may be worrying to the point of, I want to say some of you are worrying over nothing. Some of you may be anticipating the worst with nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, so some of you may have avoided facing your truth or expressing your truth in fear that the worst is going to happen. Okay, but I feel like nothing is yet set in stone means like, it means like, what did I just say? I think I've lost it. Yeah, don't predict the worst, because I don't feel like it's going to be as bad as you think. Okay, have an open mind. I feel like that's what this card is saying. Have an open mind, or put aside any preconceived ideas. Mutable means kind of just open yourself up to, or just lean into whatever needs to happen here, because you might surprise yourself, Cancer. Your fears or your doubts or your concerns are probably made bigger than what they really need to be. Okay, because I'm seeing these waves. See, it looks really turbulent here. So I just feel like you might be making something bigger or blowing something out of proportion than what it really is. Tell me more, Spirit. What is it that Cancer needs to hear? What is it that Cancer needs to know? Tell me more. And look, it could just be here, Cancer, you are a water sign, so you are governed and ruled by your emotions. But Spirit is saying to kind of just put those emotions to the side for a moment. Feel them, sit with them, but don't let them dictate your actions. Don't let them control your life, okay? Because emotions are interchangeable. Okay, they come, they go in waves. Tell us more. What is it that Cancer needs to hear? What is it that Cancer needs to know? Spirit, just waiting for a card to pop out. What is it that Cancer needs to hear? What is it that Cancer needs to know? Okay, I feel like this one wants to come through. Expect powerful change. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse, this says. I feel like this card is saying here that the change that is upon you, Cancer, is something that you don't see. Like, you can maybe anticipate the change, but you're anticipating the worst. I feel like expect powerful change means that this is going to turn out better than expected. New moon eclipse, this is showing me that you can expect like the turnout to be better than what you envision or what you believe or what you're making it out to be. Okay, so let's see what the tarot cards have to say. And to me, this expect powerful change, new moon eclipse, it's something that you don't envision. It's something that you don't see, but it is going to be revealed to you. Because it's touching the moth card, I feel like Cancer, some of you, it really just depends where you're at in your journey. But if you are in a negative frame of mind, you won't see the bigger picture. Okay? You are fearing the worst. Okay, what is it that Cancer needs to hear? What is it that Cancer needs to know? This is the Nine of Cups. I really like the Nine of Cups. I'm using the Maya Tarot. Cards flying everywhere. The Nine of Cups is a card of wishes coming true. A card of wishes coming true. Okay, now some of you Cancerians, I feel like you haven't allowed yourself to maybe dream or experience I feel like some of you Cancerians haven't allowed yourself to dream or even that's what I'm feeling like. You haven't allowed yourself to dream. Okay? And I feel like the Nine of Cups is an invitation for you to dream again. Because there is something here that you desire. There is something here that you wish for that absolutely can be yours. But because there is so much fear around you, or you might be in a really dark place, you cannot see that you can have this. The Nine of Cups is also a card of happiness. Okay? You have a right to be happy. Right now, you may not be feeling happiness. You may not be feeling joyful. It is touching the nothing is yet set in stone, but you absolutely can, have happiness and have joy and have pleasure. But it is about shifting perspective. Okay? It's about changing maybe how you're feeling, changing your thoughts to shift your feelings so you can feel these emotions once again. I'm just seeing the waves here shifting. So it's about shifting maybe some negative emotions that you have so you can experience, emotional fulfillment once again. The Magician. Well, the Magician is you. Okay, you are the magician. You're the creator of your own life. You're the creator of your own destiny. If you want to experience pleasure, joy, and happiness, then you can absolutely have all of these things. You just need to reach within and access all that is already within you. If you absolutely cannot do that, Cancer, then perhaps here there is some resources that you can get your hands on to help you on your way to finding happiness, joy, and pleasure once again. Okay, but the Magician is an invitation for you to change your present experience. Yeah, because it's all an illusion, right? The Strength card. This is a card of Leo. So it's just about finding your strength, finding your truth, finding your courage within. Okay, you're strong enough to do this, Cancer. Don't tell yourself otherwise. And it's also an invitation for you to be kind to yourself. If you have been feeling in a low funk, if you have been in a negative frame of mind, the Strength card is inviting you to have compassion, be kind to yourself, and just, slowly pick yourself up again. Put one foot forward in front of the other. You can absolutely do this. Okay, you don't have to do it overnight, but with the Magician, slowly and surely you can get yourself back up there again. Tell us more. One more card. One more card for Cancer. Tell us more. Queen of Wands, my favorite card. I love the Queen of Wands. This is fire energy. The Queen of Wands is an empowered queen. Okay, she's inspirational. She's unapologetic. You don't have to explain yourself or apologize to anybody. The Queen of Wands, she is. So I feel like with the Queen of Wands energy, Cancer, I feel like you can turn maybe a negative energy, a negative situation, a negative feeling, a negative frame of mind around. The Queen of Wands is positive. She's inspirational. She's optimistic. And it's also the will and the determination to not let a negative energy or person or situation drag you down. The Queen of Wands, she's sort of saying here, I've got this. For better or worse, I've got this, right? Because look at her. She's holding that wand, okay? And she's not going to let anything or anyone get the best of her at all. So that's what I love about the Queen of Wands. She's a fighter. She's a warrior. She doesn't let anyone or anything stand in her way. I'm kind of seeing Lady Gaga here, which is really interesting. Lady Gaga is an Aries, I believe. So, yeah, I'm channeling Lady Gaga for some reason because I see Lady Gaga as a warrior queen, as a fighter. So for some of you, you may resonate with that energy. All right, let's grab another oracle card to close out the reading. yeah, it's kind of like maybe the reason why I spoke on Lady Gaga is because she was really determined, you know. There were so many people that kind of like knocked her back earlier in her career. She got so many no's, but she wasn't letting that, you know, hold her back. There was a fire within her, and she was so determined to, you know, get her message across. She was not going to let anyone or anything stand in her way, you know. Okay, so we've got extremes coming through. Extremes. It says here hot moon. Okay, so extremes. Look, you may be experiencing some extreme emotions or some extreme feelings. You might be going from really, you may be going from like, how can I put this into words? I'm just feeling an extreme shift in emotions or feelings here, where you're feeling really fired up 1 minute, and then the next minute you're feeling like, oh, maybe I don't have the courage or the energy to do this. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. But I am seeing in this card a cup of water, which is full. So I am invited to tell you, Cancer, to just seek whatever fulfills you. Okay, so if you're a Cancerian that's going from one extreme to another, I would invite you to maybe focus on what's your passion, what's your purpose, what's the point, why are you doing this, what's the reason behind it. Okay, because you need to do this with a full cup. Is this lighting you up? Is this fulfilling you? Is this going to make you happy? That's why I'm seeing the full cup there. It's like there's got to be the reason why. So this could be about your why. If you haven't got why you're doing this, then it could be you're missing the point. Okay? If you're doing it because of ego, then you're missing the point here. I feel like you need to get clear on your why, the reason, the purpose. Tell me more, Spirit. What is it that Cancer needs to hear? What is it that Cancer needs to know? Self-reflection. Some of you Cancers are needing to, just have a moment to sort of pause and self-reflect, look within. Because if for some reason some of you are operating from a place of fear or ego or pride, Spirit is inviting you to just stop, pause, reflect, reconnect. Okay, reconnect with yourself. Get back in touch with who you are, what it is that you want, you know, what it is that you need. Some of you may literally need to just look at yourself in the mirror. Is who you see in the mirror who you identify with? Do you even recognize who is in the mirror? Maybe for some of you, you don't even recognize the person in the mirror. Okay. Some of you, I feel like I want to say here, are drowning in your own emotions. You're drowning in your own emotions. Maybe you're taking things way too personally. Maybe you're taking things to heart. Maybe there's a need to step back, look at it from a different perspective, look at it from a different angle. Okay. Self-reflection. If you are feeling like you're swinging from extremes, if you're feeling like your emotions are ruling you or governing you, then there is an invitation here to really look at why perhaps you're doing this, what's really going on here. Maybe get to the core root of maybe your emotions and what's triggering them, what's going on here underneath the surface. And what else do we have for Cancer Spirit? Assessing. I feel like this is about your future. I feel like this card is looking into the future. Yeah. Are you going to take the you right now, who you are right now, how you're feeling right now? Are you going to take that version of you into the future? I feel like there needs to be an assessment. I feel like you need to take inventory. Because I'm hearing for some of you, it's a no. No, you don't want to take who you are right now into the future. This is a number 9 card, which means 9 speaks to endings. There are some qualities, there are some habits, there are some behaviors that need letting go, okay, that need releasing, that need altering and changing. Maybe you're invited with this card to really review it, assess what needs changing. Like I said, for some of you, you really need to look in the mirror and identify what these qualities or habits or behaviors are. Because if you continue to take these things with you into 2025, you may continue to experience these extreme emotions or feelings that you are experiencing. I am seeing night sweats here. So for some of you, you may be waking up in the middle of the night experiencing some night sweats or the night shivers. I'm seeing heat. It could be anger. Some of you may be feeling anger. Some of you may be feeling frustrated. Some of you may be feeling fury. Some of you may be feeling resentful. And I want to say it could be just a build-up of emotions. But I feel like Spirit is inviting you to assess what these are, what this is. So you can clear this out. Clear it out of your energy field. Clear it out of your energy body or your emotional body, because it doesn't want to be there anymore. I feel like that's all we have for you today, Cancer. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully that cleared something up for you. Let me know in the comments section if that touched on something, if it spoke to you, and if not, that's okay. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, Cancer.